Everybody wants you these days.
Oh.
That's kind of...
Whoa. Everybody wants you these days. Does that include you, Bill? Because everybody, that would mean you too, right?
I think he was trying to dress kind of like rock because he thinks that's what young people
exactly.
dress like.
So Bill Maher went out and bought a rock outfit, and this is what he thinks young people dress like. He's got a graphic tee on that says rocker. It's tucked in. This is like what he would wear if somebody invited him to come see their band and he's dating a 22-year-old. All right, so we got that going. Let's continue. This gets so sick.
Casting. You have a drink? You want a drink?
Bill, you're not on a date. You're on your first episode of your podcast.
And anxiety and like crippling anxiety. And weed has really changed my life.
Okay, so now we're getting to know her a little bit more. She's got crippling anxiety.
I know what's going on in the world. I should have the anxiety. I follow it. You kids don't follow it. You don't know what the fuck's going on in the world. What are you upset about? What is the world problem?
That's what I mean. Bill's like having arguments with his guests based on like the stuff he's annoyed with in culture, but it's not the guest that's doing it to him. But the guest will always remind Bill of the pain in his ass and the annoyance that the other people are.
It's okay. I don't smoke it unless I roll it, but I can roll one.
Okay, he's making her roll a joint. Of course, she rolls her own joints, right? I can't picture Bella Thorne without picturing her talking while rolling a joint. I mean, it just is built into her.
What's it called? That shape, you know, tightest at the end and fatter up towards here.
Talk
and
slower.
Sorry.
Ooh, the first flirt. Talk slower. 7 minutes into his podcast, he's never met her. She's already in a cranky mood.
The end and fatter up towards here.
Talk
and
slower.
Sorry.
Talk slower.
And that's important.
A very
because
erotic
some people,
description of a...
It's not. That's a very erotic description. Nope. Of what? Of what part is thin around the outsides and fat in the middle? I mean, probably a lot of parts. You know, but it's not sexual.
Some people just roll like they don't know how to close the back end, and I don't even roll with a filter. I don't smoke a filter with a filter. Smoke it straight.
Isn't it funny? People do lionize you, like, sexually.
People lionize you sexually?
He didn't even bring that up. He got horny from her talking about the joint's tightness and then got
7 minutes
in his
in.
own mind.
Like, there's always like a couple of chicks in any generation, and they're like, wow, like they're the go-to. Like when people want to, like, an example of somebody who like oozes sexuality, they say like you, like they would have.
Oh, are you hitting on her?
Let him.
You ooze sexuality? And she's like, oh my fucking God, I'm gonna die.
I wonder what would happen if you kids had to go through something really traumatic, like what they're going through in Ukraine now.
Oh, real nice. Look at him. I mean, he's staring off into space, just belittling her for no reason. I mean, she's done nothing.
I'm pretty sure for the past 5 minutes, she's just been talking about how much anxiety she
Yes.
has.
And he just totally blows that off with this.
I wonder what would happen if you kids had to go through something really traumatic, like what they're going through in Ukraine now. Do you think it would change your whole mindset about this? And it would help you in some way if there was actually something real to worry about?
You know, I lost my dad when I was 8. I was molested growing up.
Molested?
Yeah, I
Okay, Bill, do you see what's in your basement now? I lost my dad when I was 8. He's looking at his drink. This is surely selling party time. I lost my dad. I've been molested. How will he handle this? Will he drop the cool guy act and the drinking and go, oh, okay, I didn't know we were dealing with this. Let's talk about this now. Let's see.
I was molested growing up.
Molested?
Yeah, I went through shit. Everybody goes through shit. When you kind of look at a book and you judge it by its cover and you say,
I'm not judging at all. Yes, molestation is a serious trauma.
And death. Death in the family is so hard to grow up without a father. Holy shit, I could not even tell you.
When a child is that young, that is, yeah.
So hard.
Okay, so those are legitimate, real traumas.
Okay.
On a par with the kind of things that people can go through in a war. Not quite as bad, but yes.
No, they're not even comparable. Like again, that's unspeakable.
But they're more than just the regular bullshit. Yes, I'll give you that.
Watch this.
But being with a therapist every day
You'll give me
can
that.
also, yeah, I'll give you that. But it can also be a indulgence.
That's where he was going with that? I thought he was going to go, okay, I could see why you need therapy because you've been molested and your dad died. Yes, okay, I could see why you would be a great candidate for therapy, and therapy might not be bad for everybody. But no, he says this.
Yes, I'll give you that. But being with a therapist every day can also be a indulgence.
There's so much stigma around getting help. We really are.
But don't you think some people overdo it with a therapist?
Wow, Bill, you're the best, man. How thoughtful of you. This gets way worse. We haven't even gotten to the bad stuff yet. Still. So yeah, let's push through this.
On this road of negativity and self-doubt and insecurity and just, trauma,
just I must say, just talking to you now for just this small amount of time, I really see why you are so big as you are and why you have this giant fan base and why it's a big thing around you. Because you're a hot chick.
He just completely ignored. She's basically telling him, dude, listen to all this fucked up shit about me. Let's not do a party cast, please. And he's like, you're a hot chick. He's like trying to talk her out. Let's get over all this negativity and get back to the party stuff, okay? Can you believe it? That's what I meant. I couldn't believe that every time I go, okay, surely this time he's going to go, okay, I understand now. But no, you're a hot chick.
And why it's a big thing around you. Because you're a hot chick who also is
hot chick.
Who's completely
the hot chick.
Ooh.
She's scared.
She can't believe it. She can't fucking believe her ears. And it's so, you got to come up with a new word for boomer because this is what it's about. I mean, what do you call a guy like this? But it's perfect. And we couldn't believe it. You couldn't believe that he's actually doing the most predictable, like if it was a movie about a boomster. This is how they would the first draft would be like this.
Why does he have those shaded glasses?
I wouldn't just, I wouldn't, don't worry about it, man. Some people, they got glasses.
Not saying it's embarrassing to wear shades. I'm saying those look like transitions.
Those
lenses.
are transitions lenses.
Transitions.
Yes, of course they're transitions lenses. Okay, let's see what he does. Let's continue.
Open and vulnerable, about the fact that it hasn't made you that happy.
You can't miss that lean.
Okay, yeah. He is leaning and leaning and leaning, and this lean's going to get closer and closer. She's going to back up more and more.
Hot chick.
Who's completely
the hot chick.
open and vulnerable.
Ooh. He's getting close. Look at that hand. Look where that hand lie.
It's hard to be honest. I love honesty. I'd rather someone give it to me fucking straight all day long.
That's what you're here for at Club Random.
Yeah,
Get it
definitely.
right here. No lube. We put it right in.
After she talks about being molested, listen to what he says. After she talks about being molested and scared of men.
That's what you're here for at Club Random.
Yeah,
Get it
definitely.
right here. No lube. We put it right in.
And let's see what he does.
In my life, but I get asked all the time these kind of very negative questions, wanting, to talk about the dark things, about anything, and you're like,
I mean, social
let's
media
spin us around a little bit, guys.
has been rocket fuel for your career.
He's touching the chair. He's touching the chair.
She's talking about, we're gonna examine that, but there's two things going on here. She's talking about how much social media has made her feel miserable. So he goes, social media has made your career. And then he starts leaning in. Look how close he's getting.
Yeah, social media has been rocket fuel for everyone's career. Like, damn.
Well, not mine. But I did it the old-fashioned way.
Fuck yeah.
But
Fuck yeah.
And then he kissed me. Da 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 da. Two different
It's
songs.
supposed to be a fist bump, Bill.
She
Just
went
a
to
bump.
fist bump him, and he grabbed her hand with the force of 10 kisses. Watch this happen as he slides right on
I did it
in.
the old-fashioned way.
Fuck yeah.
But
Fuck yeah.
Ooh. Old men do that with the fist bump every time. They still don't know. That's insane. But he's touching her, folks. He's touching her! We're at the part where he starts touching because she didn't object and he felt that human skin. Will he be able to resist, or must he go back for more?
fashion way.
Fuck yeah.
But
Fuck yeah.
Oh, no. He uses the first, it's a fist bump. Then it's a clench. And then he uses that opportunity to explore. Wow. We're going to witness this in real time. It's starting, folks. The touching.
Fuck yeah.
that is quite a... Oh, right, you're engaged now?
Oh, my... Let's see it happen again. It gets worse.
That is quite a... Oh, right, you're engaged now?
Oh, yes.
Which
yes,
one
I am.
is the...
This one.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, I love...
It's almost like brass
I love the
knuckles.
ring. Yeah.
Jesus, Chris Rock better not...
All right. Are you blind, Bill? Are you filing out the braille so you could go take a leak? I don't think so. You don't need to touch it that much. He's touching every finger. He's feeling this. He's seeing if her steak's medium rare. He's doing it all. Do you mind if I keep going further up the arm? Ooh, wow. You've got some really big shoulders. Are you weird looking? Oh, you are? Cool. What are you doing, Bill? This is touching. Does Joe Rogan know you do this much touching?
Did your boy do that so it would match the other ones, like in sort of
he just
size and
stroked.
stature?
Did your boy do that for you?
He just did a 5-finger stroke. Did you see that?
No.
Quick, just go back 5 seconds.
He did one of these?
Just watch the top of her hand, what he's doing.
Okay, top of her hand, a 5-finger stroke coming up.
Okay,
I don't know if I know what a 5-finger stroke is.
She puts her hand like this, and then before taking his hand away for the final time, he's touching, and then he goes like this.
Oh, 5-finger stroke. I see. Okay, let's see if I can catch it.
Did your boy do that so it would match the other ones, like in sort
See?
of...
Ah, yes, a little 5-finger stroke, of course. Wow, you can't do a 5-finger stroke. Watch this.
And where are the Frankenstein boots?
Oh, no. It's
Here
a
he
full body exam. Full body exam. He realized that you could touch the hands, right? Touch the rings. Now he's examining downstairs. I'm not kidding. Why the Frankenstein boots, he says, as he grabs her below the knee area through a boot. This should be the thumbnail for Club Random. Look at her. Whatever. And then she does heroin when she goes home to get over this. So she's only been there for about 18 minutes, tops. Tops. And he's grabbing her boot, drunk. Let's see what happens next.
I gotta tell you, I love these fucking boots.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you so
God.
much.
I love those. Oh, look, and boy, designers. What a fucking scam they have. Like, the way they can like put their
I mean, you're seeing it yourself, right? Boy, designers, what a fucking scam. I actually really like these boots. They were probably designed by a friend. He just knows all the wrong things to say. All right, let's see where he goes next.
name right on the shit, you know.
What's the scam about putting their
Well,
name on
I
their
mean,
shit?
like other products don't. This chair doesn't say, you know, chair by Bob. You know, it was. It's your very few
No, but
people
there's
get
a
to.
label. When you look at the label, it'll say.
But you know, but
made
it's
by.
not like prominently displayed.
She's fighting back, folks. She's fighting back, defending her boot.
Canadians on the darker
just-
side of things.
I know.
I usually meet a lot of.
Baby.
Oh,
Double grab.
look at this. If you're going skydiving, I wouldn't recommend you hold on to someone this hard. I mean, really, have you ever seen?
He's coming from the grave.
This is like, yeah, this is a come from the grave, do to zombie.
It's like
And look at her. Please. Look at that grip, dude. It's pushing. It's almost met. It's almost going to, his fingers are about to meet. That is a grip. I mean, it's creating red around there.
there's gonna
And
be a white mark when he releases.
This is a grip.
He's burning.
And remember, the content is that she's complaining that women like her are overly sexualized by men in Hollywood. Oh, nonsense.
How is this not on like the front page?
If he
of
could
every
use his 2
paper?
feet, they'd be up in the air, gripping onto something. I mean, how is this not on every newspaper in the country?
I know.
I usually meet a lot of.
I gotta.
And you could see his arm. You could see his arm muscle. Watch. Look at his arm when he
I
grabs.
know.
I usually meet a lot of.
Ooh, it makes a tight muscle, showing you how hard he's compressed. You know? I haven't even seen my arm do that when I'm using my guitar exerciser. Doesn't even get that. And I'm pushing, you know? It's got to be at least 1 pound worth.
I gotta. I'm
always
gonna
so-
lift you up. I know.
Let me lift you up.
Why?
Believe me, if anyone would know about comedians.
Still holding
on
her.
the dark side,
Right?
I've been working with them for 40
Yeah.
years. I spent my whole life with them.
Okay, so
And
you
then
were. It was.
there are all kinds of comedians, by the way. You should know this.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
they are as varied. Some of them are brilliant.
He can't wait to get into one of those grabs and one of those squeezes.
Oh wow! My mom's like she had her first
Not
job
only can't you
booked
tell
before
anymore.
she was even born.
It doesn't even matter because everybody's switching their sexes.
Okay, here he goes. This is
It doesn't even matter because everybody's switching their sexes constantly. No, I'm not kidding about it. I mean, I am kidding about it.
Ooh, so this is the last place she wants to travel to now. Everybody's just constantly switching who they are, trivially. She don't want to hear that.
But people do switch sexes a lot more than they used to. You know, there's a lot of trans, you know, I always see that in the paper about somebody who has switched their sex, which I'm all, if that's what makes you,
Yes.
that's that what blows your dress
Bad
up?
bitches all the way.
That would blow
Yes.
your dress up.
Bad-
Ooh, she's like, you know what? I just gotta fucking roll with this now. Bad bitches. This guy's a fucking boomer. Just fucking get it done, right? You know?
That's that what blows your dress
Bad
up?
bitches all the way. Yes. Bad bitches.
Fat bitches. Why
Bad
would-
bitches.
Oh, bad bitches.
Bad bitches. Be who you are. Yes. Claps.
Right.
Claps.
This is what it looks like when Bill Maher's on a date with those young girls. I mean, this is exactly what his dates go like, right? He dresses cool, shows up, tells them why they're wrong about everything. Yeah, so why don't you shut up now? Yes, yeah. New rule. Shut up. This is what's happening. Should we keep playing here?
Yeah.
Great.
Makes me happy.
I mean, I think there's some money to be made in some sort of exchange with everyone switching where, like, you know, if you need a penis, take a penis. If you have a penis, give a penis. You know, like if people are becoming like men to women, they're going to cut off their penis. And then there are women transitioning who are going to need a penis. I feel like if there was some...
Yeah, she's not really vibing with this hilarious bit that her people would crucify her for if they knew she was anywhere near. So... and really, it's like you'd think he'd put two and two together by now. You know, that's kind of the point we're making.
Exchange. Maybe Bitcoin.
She's in hell.
You could, no?
I just don't like joking about.
Oh, Bella.
I know that you
Bella.
like to, but I
This
don't
is where
think
the
it's
anxiety.
funny.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no. See, this is why you're in a fucking therapy, you fucking idiot. This is where your anxiety... That's what he really said. Oh, Bella. Oh, no, not... And you didn't know? You couldn't tell? You couldn't tell that she was going to be like that?
Too, but I
this
don't
is where
think
the
it's
anxiety.
funny.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's
What a
funny.
shame. That is where
I'm
you're.
sorry.
That is. You don't have to be sorry, but I'm not sorry
think it's
either.
funny.
And that is where your anxiety comes from. There is nothing wrong with joking. Nothing wrong about that. It's not everybody is that sensitive. Not everybody needs to be that sensitive. Even the people who are doing that, I don't think would need to be offended by that. You kids, you wake up offended. You should get off Twitter, get off social media, and maybe you wouldn't have this anxiety. This
like when I think about someone's trauma and the videos that I have seen that are so
she starts
so
crying.
She's going to start crying now. Will this finally let Bill know that maybe the sex talk and all your crap talk needs to end? Let's find out.
I have seen that are so fucking bad. And what people have to worry about.
Okay, so he's making her fully cry now on his show. Will he finally...
He hasn't even noticed that she's crying, by the way.
Will he finally snap out of it and do the right thing like any human being would do and go, yikes, at least get the hell out of here already?
Walking on the street, just being themselves, that's fucking anxiety. That's why I don't like to joke about it, because
look at him. He could
someone
care
hears
less.
it, and on a public platform is so bad because you're kind of low key spreading this oh ha 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 ha, and it's it's not funny when you're
She's never. When she starts crying, usually everybody folds, right? Her therapist, her dad, her friends. Oh, Bella, 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 Bella.
Not her dad.
Sure. So, but not Bill. Bill goes, ugh. What?
oh ha 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 ha, and it's it's not funny.
This again. That's unbelievable.
When your face is being beaten in the floor, and
you know what? You can connect. You can connect any bad thing with any.
When your face is being beaten in the floor, and you just can't. Oh, please! You know what, you people? You all need. You know what? You all need a chill pill.
Whiny little bitch.
Yeah.
The floor, and
you know what? You can connect. You can connect any bad thing with any other bad thing.
Of course, there are a lot of bad things.
You know what?
This is one
Mel Brooks did a movie called The Producers, and he had a song in it called "Springtime for Hitler." If I really tried, I could probably connect Hitler with something sad. But we don't, because that's not how we live. That's not how we can live, because everything can be connected. Everything can.
And this crazy that he brings up Mel Brooks. If that's his conversation ender, Mel Brooks. I'm sure she could relate to that one. Okay, let's see what happens.
Musicians get away with singing those songs like Willie Nelson and Julio Iglesias. Do you remember this song? You're probably too young, but. To all the girls I've loved before.
Yes.
You do know that song?
Yes, I do.
Who came in and out my door. And it's like they're getting away with something only musicians can get away with. Ooh. Which is basically saying, look, you came in and out my door. But,
the player culture is very
trigger warning.
Interesting. It's definitely for men is so celebrated.
The player culture.
The player
You're right.
culture is very
yes, player. Let me write that down. Player. You're talking about a VCR player. I can't wait to see what the reaction to this is. Will people ever be able to? When he put this out, I go, how are people going to look at Bill the same?
I mean, you always imagine him as the type of guy who's like hanging out and being skeezy with younger girls, but you always kind of imagined him as like a cool. Am I the only one? Like
I didn't realize he was going to be like this. I thought he was more with it, more together than this. I didn't know how bad it got when he got those new transitions lenses. All right.
Nor did I.
This is Bill saying goodbye. Let's see what happens.
You have a wonderful, charmed life. Your career is on the uphill.
He's
You're getting
grabbing the
married.
couch.
Grabbing, yeah.
These are the good old days, darling. All right. I hope you're not mad at me. That
he's reaching. I hope you're not mad at me. Now come give me a big hug and kiss. Let's see what happens. And she couldn't, her body language couldn't say no any more than this.
What her shirt says.
Nope. Oh my God. Her shirt says, nope. No longer. Not anymore, men. But his reach says, nope, I'm not stopping. Let's see what happens.
had a tiff, but that's what makes it honest, right?
Oh my God. He's literally going like this. And it was great seeing you. And if I do it slow enough, I'll eventually be there without lunging. Yes. Oh my God, I wonder how long my arms can go. What if they kept going?
Is that okay?
Evolution, growth.
Yeah.
We're always learning every
I feel like
day.
I know you a little bit, and I'm glad I got you.
Oh no.
Can I?
No.
Hands, yeah.
Do you feel the same way? You're glad you got to know me a little bit?
Yes, yes, I definitely feel this.
Oh, what is he doing?
My stomach just
Do you
dropped.
feel like you got to know me a little bit better? Do you feel?
And she's like, yes, I did.
Do you feel it though? Do you really feel it? Bella. We have to see this again. In real time.
Evolution, growth.
Yeah.
We're always learning
I
every
feel
day.
like I know you a little bit, and I'm glad I got
Are we
you.
shaking? Are we
Can
shaking
I?
hands? Yeah.
Are we shaking? Are we shaking? What are you doing with
That
these?
means no hug.
Yes.
Do you feel the same way? You're glad you got to know me a little bit?
Yes, yes, I definitely feel the same way.
Okay. You only fight with your friends.
Wow, holy fuck, huh? Was that not something? Give it up for Bill Maher.
He is, he's amazing. He's rude. He's arrogant. He misunderstands your story completely, puts you in a corner. He puts you in a box. He belittles you without knowing. He's unaware of how rude and vindictive he's being. It's really a sight to see. I'm surprised more people haven't caught on to the spectacle that is this new Club Random show out of Bill Maher's basement. And I love it.